So you're probably wondering, why am I not winning any of these scholarships I'm applying for? Well, today I'm gonna teach you on how to write the best essay for scholarships and why you're probably not winning them. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Eniola, and today I'm gonna be talking about scholarships because this is like a really recommended video that a lot of people have been asking me about. And yeah, let's just get started. So for a little bit of background, I have won tons of scholarships. I would say I probably have over $50,000 in scholarships, and that's including the universities that I applied to. So yeah, that is pretty much a background on me, and today I'm going to teach you guys about scholarships, how to win them, when to apply for them, all of that. So let's get started. First, I would like to say that whenever people say they've won $1 million in scholarships, that's including the schools that they apply to. So if you apply to a school, you win a $4,000 scholarship, that's $4,000 per year, and it's $16,000. So they add that to the total amount of scholarships that they've won, which there's nothing wrong with that, but I feel like that kind of confuses people when they say they've won scholarships that they didn't really apply for, but they were given and stuff like that. So yeah, that's just a little disclaimer. Also, I would like to talk about the different scholarships. The first topic that I want to go over is the types of scholarships there are. There are tons of types of scholarships out there. There is a need-based there is need-based scholarships, merit scholarships, local scholarships, state scholarships, national scholarships, and even international scholarships. So there's lots that are provided. Need-based scholarships are usually if your family needs financial aid and it's under a certain bracket where they provide scholarships based on how much your family income is. And there are tons of scholarships out there for everyone that has need-based to apply for, and I think that that is the majority of scholarships that are mainly given out. Next, there is merit scholarships, which is based on your grades, your extracurriculars, and pretty much anything you did in high school. So that could be some for sports, that could be some for your grades, some for your classes and stuff like that. Next, we're going to talk about local scholarships. Those are pretty much scholarships based on your city alone. And I feel like those are kind of harder to find because there are so many cities in this whole state of Texas, and the whole state, like the whole country and all of that. So it's pretty hard to find scholarships like that. There's state scholarships, pretty much what it is, scholarships only for your state. National scholarships only in the US. International, which is US, Canada, Mexico, Italy, everywhere. Like, so yeah, those are the scholarships that you guys need to know. So let's get into the nitty gritty on why you're not winning any scholarships. My first part is your essay sucks. Okay, if you are applying to scholarships that don't include an essay, there is a very high chance that you're not going to win it. I'm just saying it because imagine all those other lazy people that don't want to write an essay and are applying for scholarships. There's no way you're gonna win it if you're in the same pool of like hundreds and thousands of people. So just write the essay. So pretty much your essay, it has to be based on the topic. I have no problem with you reusing essays or anything, but if it's not about the topic, they're not gonna look at it and they're not gonna grade it. You're not gonna win. So apply for scholarships that include an essay. That's one thing. And write a really well written essay that you can reuse on different scholarships that have the same topic. And I would also say get your essays checked by a professional or someone that really knows a lot about writing so that you have a higher chance of winning. So I know the essay, 500, 600, 700, even 1,000-word essays, just write the essay because it will help and you can reuse that essay wherever you go. And I know that some similar topics are the topics you even use in your college application. So like, what's your major? What are some extracurriculars? I even saw one that is like, who is your superhero? So you could even use an essay like that. I think that one was 700 words. I think there's also one about like, what are your plans for the future? All of that. So pretty much use that. Also, some scholarships use videos. you have an option of writing an essay or a video, I would say do the video. It is way easier. You don't have to edit it or anything. You just have to talk. And if you're comfortable with talking to the camera like I am, I really do encourage you to choose the video. It is so much easier. And I'm pretty sure that they would have a better time grading it because, you know, you get to see face to face, and they get to talk to you and everything. So definitely go on the video option. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this section. Write an essay, write a well-written essay, and just make sure you're following that topic and everything. My next point is you're just applying for the wrong scholarships. I'm sorry for all of the niche influencers and everything. Don't apply for that niche scholarship. I've seen that like on TikTok, Instagram, that $2,000 niche scholarship. Everyone's applying for that. Don't apply for that scholarship. Next, okay, I know there's a bunch of scholarship websites, and here are a couple of them: scholarship.com, bold.org, and fastweb. I don't have a problem with any of those. I think bold.org is a little too competitive for me personally, because I've applied to scholarships on bold.org and I like the format and everything. It's just that there's tons of people on that website, and I like how I have like a whole pros and cons about bold.org. Bold.org is very public, it's very competitive, and I feel like sometimes like the scholarships on there could be scams, and I'm gonna get into that later. But something that I do like about it is the format, how you can have like a personal profile, how it's really easy to find some, and there's very specific scholarships on there. Like I think I saw a scholarship if you were deaf, or a scholarship if you know how to do like a handstand or something. So there are very specific, so definitely check out bold.org. I have my own personal vendetta over bold.org, so don't completely listen to how biased I am, but definitely check those 3 websites out. Scholarships.com is probably one of my personal favorites because I have won scholarships off of that website, and it really provides a lot. You can search for scholarships based on your state, based on your race and ethnicity, and yeah, that's really good. Fastweb has tons of scholarships for, I would say personally, college students, undergrad, grad, like all of that. They have more scholarships provided for them than more like high school students. So if you are a college student or a graduate, definitely look at Fastweb because they have tons of scholarships for you guys, like tons. Okay, so I was gonna talk about scams, and pretty much those scholarships where you have to sign up for their website, or you have to put in your email, you log in, and then you're automatically into the scholarship pool. Like I feel like those are scams because like at the end of the day they're just trying to get more members on their website, and I feel like nobody really wins scholarships through doing that. I don't know, but that's how I feel, you know? So yeah, and another thing with applying for the wrong scholarships, when y'all are applying for scholarships, you have to find something very specific to you because it really cuts down on how many people are applying. I have applied to tons of Black African American scholarships, and you could do that. You can apply for scholarships based on your religion. I have won a scholarship based on Christianity. I have been a finalist from one that's based on my Christianity, religion, and everything. So really apply for those scholarships that are very specific to you. Before I was cut off, if you have a parent or anything that has been deceased or anything, like there are tons of scholarships for that. So really look for scholarships that are based on you, specific to what you have been through and pretty much your culture and everything. I know there's even a scholarship only for Nigerian students, so yeah, it's like a lot, you know. Another reason why you might not be winning scholarships is because you don't have the required documents. There are, I think the most aggravating scholarship I applied to was this one for a Christian Alliance thing. I think so, and it was $2,000. That one I had to print out my essay, my Common App essay. I had to print out 3 recommendation letters, my community service hours, a personal picture of me, and like it was just a lot. And if you don't have the required documents for your scholarship, they're not going to accept you. And that's one thing I regret because I applied for that scholarship, I sent it over to them, and I forgot to include my community service. So I was a finalist and I didn't actually win it. So that just made me really mad because I had to go through a whole interview. It was so scary, and it was just too much. So get those recommendation letters. I don't care what your excuse is. Just ask a teacher for a recommendation letter. It's scary. I like my junior year, I was like, should I just add, like, how do I ask for a recommendation letter? Just go up to them, say like, oh hi, would you like to write a recommendation letter for me, blah blah blah. And make sure it's a teacher that actually knows you. Like if it's just some random teacher, they're gonna be like, okay, like what do I write, blah blah blah, you know. So get those recommendation letters and do all of that, because you're definitely gonna need them. Not even only for scholarships, for even college admission, even for applying for a job and everything. So you definitely need those. Another reason why you might not be applying, or you might not be winning any scholarships, is because you're giving up too easily. Listen, everybody is doing the same thing you are. They're looking for ways to get money by using their merit, their need base and everything. So it's going to be hard when you first get like, oh, you haven't been selected for a scholarship, or oh, sorry, we have a big pool of people and everything. When I first saw those first like rejections from scholarships, I was really hurt. I was like, okay, what do I do wrong? Okay, what do I need to do to change all this up, you know? So it's gonna be hard, but you can't give up. I'm telling you, just keep on applying for those scholarships. If you give up, you're not gonna win anything anytime soon. So yeah, I think that will be pretty much it for this video. I also want to share that this book, which is Scholarship Applications 101, not 101, 101 scholarship. Y'all, this book, I don't know if you can see that, but like it has a bunch of scholarships provided for you, and it's only like $7 on Amazon. So it's by Gwen Richardson, the lady that I met this lady at a scholarship gala, and she was so nice. She was like, okay, here's my book, definitely check it out. And her daughter has won like over 100,000 scholarships, and it's just crazy because when you are shown like, okay, there are actually so many scholarships, you don't have to be need-based, you don't have to have the best grades, there are so many scholarships provided for you. Once you see that, it will really open doors into see how the scholarship world acts. This sounds like some type of lore, but I'm serious. Like, scholarships, like, they are out there. They want to give out, they're giving away money to you. They want to help you in your future. So definitely check out all the resources that you are provided by your counselor, by your college career counselor, by this book, $7 on Amazon. I'll keep the link down below in my description box. And it's just all those websites, everything. Like, there are so many scholarships for you guys, and definitely check them out. Anyways, I'm not gonna keep y'all here longer, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any more questions about scholarships, leave them down below and I'll be sure to answer them. Thanks for watching. Bye.